Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Which, when calls the Heart stars, are in 2025 Hallmark Countdown to Christmas movies. Hallmark has revealed that they will release 40 Countdown to Christmas movies in 2025. Which one calls the Heart stars should hearties expect to see in a holiday movie this year? Last year, Chris McNally starred in Holiday Crashers, Aaron Krakow and Daniel Lissing in Santa Tell Me, and Kevin McGarry in A Reason for the Season. That was a lot. Will the 2025 movies match this? Here is all the information we know now. Last year, Hallmark Countdown to Christmas was good for hearties. There were 3 movies that starred Hallmark stars. Best of all, this included the long-wished-for reunion of Aaron Krakow and Daniel Lissing. However, right now, it does not appear that any of the cast of the long-running Hallmark series is starring in a Christmas movie this year. Although Hallmark has been very limited with 2025 Christmas movie announcements, there are many content creators who have shared social media posts from Christmas movie sets. Also, with the production of the long-running Hallmark series starting on July 1, there is a limited amount of time for these stars to make a holiday movie before the series starts production. Right now, none of the When Calls the Heart stars are mentioned as leads. But last year, Holiday Crashers starring Chris McNally was a huge surprise. That information was not shared until the network announced their holiday titles. Therefore, there is room for surprises. When Calls the Heart fans should note that Kevin McGarry and Eloise Mumford starred in the upcoming Passport to Love movie Villa Amor. The premiere of this movie is on Saturday, June 21, at 8 p.m. Eastern, on the Hallmark Channel. Although there is no indication that any When Calls the Heart stars have filmed a Hallmark Christmas movie, we do know that Pascal Hutton and Kevin Smith have already filmed the second episode of the Nellie Knows mystery series. This second movie in the series is called All Manner of Murders. However, Hallmark has not revealed when or where they will premiere this new mystery. The network seems to be ending its mystery movie productions. This is the last mystery that the network made before allegedly taking a break from making mysteries. It has been 6 years since there was a When Calls the Heart Christmas movie. Could this year be the year that Hallmark will have a Hope Valley Christmas? Right now, there has been no mention of a Christmas movie. When they stopped making the annual holiday movie, they increased the number of episodes to 12 per season. This has been such a great opportunity to tell more comforting stories that it seems unlikely they will reduce regular episodes and make another holiday movie. Hearties, which When Calls the Heart stars do you want to see in a Hallmark Countdown to Christmas movie? There's a place where time slows down, where lanterns glow softly through windows laced with lace, and where hope lingers like the scent of lavender in the air. That place is Hope Valley, the fictional town nestled in the hearts of millions, brought to life through the Hallmark Channel's enduring series, When Calls the Heart. But behind the charm of dusty roads and hand sundresses are the stars, real people, who shine with the warmth and grace of the characters they portray. Each actor on When Calls the Heart carries a piece of the soul of Hope Valley. They are more than performers. They are torchbearers of a gentler time, a reminder that kindness, perseverance, and love still hold value. And like lanterns in the dark, these stars guide us. Aaron Krakow, the grace of Elizabeth Thatcher. With every glimmering tear and knowing smile, Aaron Krakow, who plays Elizabeth Thatcher, commands the screen like a poet in motion. Her portrayal of the schoolteacher with a heart full of fire and a soul steeped in compassion has become iconic. From her first uncertain steps in Coal Valley to her strength as a mother and widow, Erin's performance is anchored in vulnerability and quiet courage. She carries Elizabeth's journey not just with beauty, but with a depth that turns fiction into truth. Off-screen, Erin is equally beloved. She's warm, witty, and fiercely loyal to the fans, hearties, as we proudly call ourselves. She often shares behind-the-scenes laughs, script teases, and thoughtful tributes to the crew. She is the beating heart of When Calls the Heart, and her light seems to echo the message of the show, Love Lives Here. Daniel Lissing, the gallant Mountie. Though his time in Hope Valley ended too soon, Daniel Lissing as Jack Thornton remains a cornerstone of the WCTH legend. With a uniform that mirrored nobility and eyes that hinted at old wounds and deep love, Jack was more than a romantic lead. He was a symbol of honor, duty, and sacrifice. Daniel brought gravitas to every moment. When Jack promised Elizabeth the stars, we believed him. When he rode off for duty, we held our breath. And when he didn't return, we cried together. Daniel's decision to leave was a personal one, but his impact never left. His spirit lingers in every mountain peak and whispered memory. Chris McNally, Lucas, the Gentleman Dreamer. Enter Chris McNally with his velvet voice and philosophical gaze. As Lucas Bouchard, he arrived with mystery, a business plan, and perfectly coiffed hair. But over the seasons, we saw layers unravel. Behind the books, behind the gestures, was a man who yearned for acceptance, for purpose, and most heartbreakingly, for Elizabeth's heart. Chris plays Lucas with a quiet restraint, a kind of emotional precision that sneaks up on you. He doesn't demand the spotlight, he invites you into his world. And as the series progressed, Lucas became a beacon for new beginnings, a modern man in an old-fashioned town. Kevin McGarry, the steadfast Nathan. Then there's Kevin McGarry, Mountie Nathan Grant. Where Jack was fire, Nathan is stone. Strong, stoic, and secretly tender. Kevin brought a different flavor to the Red Surge, a man marked by past failures, fiercely protective, yet disarmingly awkward around matters of the heart. Kevin's Nathan is the everyman hero. Watching his relationship with Allie Bloom, seeing his internal battles, witnessing the slow burn longing he carried for Elizabeth, it's been a masterclass in subtle acting. Kevin gives us a Mountie who doesn't always win, but never stops trying. Pascal Hutton and Kevin Smith, the comic gold of Rosemary and Lee. What would Hope Valley be without laughter? Without passion? Pascal Hutton, Rosemary, and Kevin Smith, Lee, bring joy in spades. As the town's most spirited couple, their chemistry is nothing short of electric. Rosemary with her theatrical flair and boundless energy, and Lee with his patient humor and unwavering support, form a duo that's become the heart of the show's humor and warmth. Pascal infuses Rosemary with such larger-than-life energy that she lights up every room, and occasionally every printing press. Kevin, on the other hand, anchors her like a calm sea beneath a wild wind. Together, they dance through storylines with wit and sincerity, often stealing the scene with just a look. Andrea Brooks, the unexpected hero. As Faith Carter, Andrea Brooks has grown from a guest character to a Hope Valley pillar. Her evolution from nurse to doctor mirrors the show's overarching message: perseverance. Faith represents the women who push through barriers with dignity, who fight for their voice in a world that sometimes resists change.